Hey parents and family members, welcome to Mrs. Davis's Happy Place to Grow. I wanted to invite you today to have a discussion with me about behavior. Yeah, I know it's not always our favorite topic. It's usually the one we try to avoid. However, I do feel like if we'll be open and upfront about behavior right at the beginning of school, it's going to make the year go a lot smoother. So today I'm going to let you know about the rules of the classroom and our behavior chart that we have here and how we can team up and partner together to make the year really successful. So let's get started. Let me start with the rules. Rule number 1, listen when someone is talking. This is a big one and really important, and we're including not only adults but also fellow classmates. We want to listen when someone's talking, and listening is going to help us to be learners. So that one is important. Rule number 2. This is a teacher's favorite rule, of course. Follow directions. And this one goes a little bit further. Follow directions the first time they are given. That's huge. You know, we're so thankful we're back in class. We don't have a lot of time, though, that we are meeting together. So we want to make the most of that time. So following directions the first time they're given is going to help us make the most of every minute we have in class. Rule 3, treat everyone with kindness and respect. This one's huge. So kindness, using kind words, looking at our friends when they're talking, saying respectful things to others, using words that build people up. When someone's talking, you're listening. Okay, so that is rule 3. Rule 4 is take care of our school and classroom. This includes picking up any trash, food crumbs, as well as respecting our Chromebooks, treating them with gentleness, and taking care of our headphones, and just making sure that if we borrow something like a book from the classroom or the library, that we're treating it gently so that we can take care of other people's things. And that way, we're taking care of the school and the classroom. Rule 5 is work and play safely and quietly. Well, you know, we've been doing this one. We've had to put in practice some health and safety procedures that are new. So the students are doing really well with the safety part. Now we've added in play safely on the playground. So now they're working on using the equipment in a safe way and working quietly. That's important because it helps everyone to stay focused and it helps us to get our work done. So we've talked about different times that it's important to work quietly. That's rule 5. Now rule 6 is not really a rule. It's just a reminder. And I really like this one because it says it's okay to make mistakes. And we know as humans, especially little humans, that we're not always going to get it right. We're going to make mistakes. It's okay because we can always change. If we're going down in the wrong direction, we can change what we're doing. Just think about it and make a change. But we understand we will make mistakes. Now, that brings me to this next part of our behavior discussion. It's the behavior chart that I have in my classroom. And each day, everyone has a clip like this with their photo on, and each day they will start on green. It's a fresh start. And throughout the day, as they are, following those rules consistently, They are making good choices. They are doing their work. They're working quietly. They're being kind. They're being respectful. They are going to begin to move up the chart. And each color is worth points. 1 point, 2, 3, 4. And this one up here is worth 5. Now in my classroom, there's a picture of a moon. If students are just all day, just going above and beyond, they are going to the moon. We're just so proud of their out of this world behavior. So each color is worth a point, and that's going to help the students get to their rewards, which we'll talk about in just a minute. The chart also has colors below green. We've got yellow, orange, and red. Now those don't have a point value. Sometimes our students will maybe make a wrong decision. Maybe they'll talk out, or they won't be following directions the first time, and it may be necessary for them to move down to the color below green. If that happens, it's just a reminder to them that they need to change the way they're behaving and think about making better choices. And this definitely has a way of getting their attention. When they see that they go down, they immediately start thinking about, how can I fix that? And the thing I love about this chart is it's totally redemptive. So just because you go down to yellow or even orange or even red, it doesn't mean you have to stay down. You can turn yourself around, start making better choices. You know, sometimes we have a bad morning. We don't follow directions. We're kind of sleepy. We're kind of off task. But then by the afternoon, we start getting focused, getting our work done, and up the chart we can go. The goal is to end up here somewhere. And so I love the fact that the students can make their way back up the chart. And we're not going to even be coloring in any information to go home to you until the end of the day. So that gives a lot of opportunities for students to make better choices if they're having a bad day. Now, let's go to how you're going to get the information about your child's behavior every day that they're at school. So last week I sent out a chart or a sheet letting you know about my rules and rewards. I gave you the behaviors, an example of the chart that we use, and then some information so that you know exactly how this is going to work in the classroom. I also want you to understand that we are partners, and it's going to take teamwork to help the students this year to be successful. So every day, at the end of the day, your child is going to write the date. They are going to be using their behavior spiral. Let me just backtrack a little here. They're going to write the date. They're going to draw a circle, and they're going to color where they are on the chart and the value of that color. And they're going to bring it home to you, and I want you to look it over, sign it. That way I know you're seeing the information, and I want you to have a discussion with your child. If they have achieved a color on the chart that is really excellent, that's a great time to give them praise, tell them that you're really proud of them, talk about what they're doing to earn those color points. If, however, they end up on a lower than green color, that will be also included in the spiral. And I'll write you a little note just explaining why they're going home on that color. Just understand, if they do go home on a below green color, it's been an all-day occurrence, because remember, this is a redemptive chart. So if they have a bad morning, they can always go up, but if they go home on a lower than green color, we've had a struggle all day. So that's a good time to have a discussion about how they can improve. and then maybe some things you want to do at home to help them to make some changes. And I always tell parents, don't panic if your child comes home on a yellow or even an orange like the first time. Just have those conversations and talk about ways they can improve, because we definitely want them to be up the chart. All right, parents, that's going to end our discussion on behavior. I hope that this video was helpful to you and just gives you a little information about how we're going to be working on following directions and listening and behavior skills in the classroom, and how you can partner with me so that the children can be successful. You know, it's our goal to raise up responsible and respectful little citizens, and in this way we can give them a good start. All right, that's it for now. So until our next video, as always, have a good one.